Mississippi Delta, shining like a national guitar. I am following the river, down the highway, through the cradle of the Civil War. Going back to Graceland, Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. Going back to Graceland. All boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companion is 9 years old. He's a child of my last marriage. But I've reason to believe we both will be received down in Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Going back to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Yeah, poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland. She comes back to tell me she's gone. As if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own bed. As if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Going back to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. Going back to Graceland. All boys and pilgrims and families, and we are going to Graceland. My traveling companions are ghosts and empty sockets, ghosts and empties. But I've reason to believe we will all be received down in Graceland. There's a girl in New York City, and she calls herself the human trampoline. Sometimes when I'm falling, flying, tumbling in turmoil, I say, wow, this is what she really means. She means we're bouncing into Graceland.
Well, hello. What I just showed you in this video is a classified ad from a local newspaper in the town which I live. Now, I thought this was a strange place for an advertisement of this concert. This is the Elvis 35th anniversary concert. This is a big event, and I thought I would see more advertising on TV and on the radio. But instead, it was in the classified ads section of a local newspaper. And by reading this ad, it's very clear that they're telling us that Elvis is alive. It's like they've taken out a classified ad in the newspapers to tell us the man really is alive. And here it is. Now, I believe what's important in this is what the classified ad is telling us. Now, I don't know what will happen at the show, but no matter what happens, I'm just glad that Elvis Presley is still here with us. And that's why I'm making this little short video. And Alright, I would like to say that this video is a part of my gift to Elvis Presley. So Elvis, no matter where you may be at, I hope someone makes you aware of this video and that you get to see this. Start with, I gotta say thank you, man. Your music, pretty much everything you've done in your career, all those movies, you know, we always hear how you say they were bad movies, but they were awesome. We got to spend an hour to 2 hours with the King of Rock and Roll on an adventure. This was really cool. A lot of us love the movies as well as your music. I mean, no one's ever made music or recorded songs like you do. And we never get tired of these old recordings. And this is just my way of saying thank you for everything. I know that your music has helped me through my life, a lot of hard times, as well as gave me much joy and happiness just by having it rocking out. You never get tired of your music. So I want to say thank you for everything you've done. You know, I became an Elvis fan when I was a little kid. I was 3 years old when the Hawaii concert came on. And my mom, she made me watch the show. And I got hooked right then. I would say this was probably my first introduction, my first experience of rock and roll music. And who better to introduce rock and roll to me than the King of Rock and Roll himself, the man who created it. I know I fell in love that night, and I've remained a fan my entire life. Now I remember many times in my life I believed you were really alive, but I never dreamed I would know what really happened. But I believe now that the truth has finally started to come out. And I'm very thankful for this. And with your movie Elvis Found Alive, it had answered a lot of questions for me. And I believe it has done the same for many, many Elvis fans in the world today. And I want to say thank you for this. You know, there's a lot of people out there who are trying to discredit this movie and say that it's not really you. Evidently, they don't know anything about Elvis Presley. They must be listening to rap music or something. Maybe Boy George. But anybody who watches your movie, I feel, should know that it's really you. And I just want to say thank you. I waited my entire life for that. And I'm going to spend the rest of my life showing people that yes, you really are here. You know, I think the whole situation is kind of like a fairy tale. It seems like the truth is out, but like the whole country, if not the whole world, is under some kind of spell. Like this darkness has came down over everybody and is hiding the truth from us. But I believe the more people that watch your movie and these movies that I've made, the Elvis Live movies, I believe that this spell will be broken and that this darkness will go away and the truth will shine. And I believe it will shine brighter than the sun. And I pray every day for this day to arrive. And I'm always going to do my part to help. And I gotta say, thank you, Elvis. You've really meant a lot to a lot of us in our life. I know that At times we hear that you said you were lonely in your life. I gotta tell you, man, most of the people in the world love you, and you're in our prayers, and there's really no reason to be alone, man. You got a lot of people's love behind you. Okay, so Elvis, we love you, man, and thank you for everything you've done. And you know, I have made these Elvis Lives movies that I'm putting on YouTube for you. These movies are my gift to you, just a way to say thank you for everything you've done. I hope you really enjoy them and that you approve of the movies themselves and the way I've done this. The first movie is out, and it shows you what has been done this year in 2012. And it also shows a couple of movies that I believe you were in. Now the second movie, in the description, in the title, I call this The Truth, sharing the truth. And I believe that anybody who watches this film will learn the truth that you really are here with us today. Now here coming soon, I will put out part 3. And I believe that this film, I really enjoyed it. And I believe it's going to show the world, once again, why you are the king of rock and roll. And I hope you really enjoy this movie. And then the plan is to wrap everything up in part 4 and include an encore video that can only be classified as shock rock that Alice Cooper himself will enjoy. And I hope you really like this. And I hope that these films will help some way to bring out the truth. And I say, do with them as you may. They're my gift to you. And one thing I want to ask is, you know, I don't know if you got any big plans coming up in the future, but whatever you may do, I wish you all the luck in the world and all the success. But one thing I need to ask, and I feel many people would feel the same way on this, is that no matter what you may plan on doing, please take in consideration your safety, your physical well-being, your health, and your happiness. Please don't do anything that would jeopardize any of this. It wouldn't be worth it. We don't want to lose you for real. But if you do have any plans and you physically will be safe and it's what you want to do, all I can say is rock on, man. It'll be a dream come true for so many people. And we're all praying that no matter what you may do in the future, you will be safe and be happy. You know, I want to say thank you because I know you had to give up a lot because you were trying to help the country out. And you even continued fighting for America for many years after they had told us you were gone. So, man, that took a lot. I just want to say thank you. And not only that, I want to say thank you for the music. You know, it looks like you never stopped recording music. There hasn't ever been a long period of time that you didn't release something. And this is very cool. This is a dream come true to have this new music. And I just want to say thank you. And you know, I believe that this proves that you did not turn your back on rock and roll or the fans. So I believe you will always be the king of rock and roll, and no one's ever going to replace you. And I just want to say thanks. You did a lot that was very cool. You know, Elvis, there is one thing that I want to ask for myself, and probably for all Elvis fans, if not the entire world. When possible, if you want, and if you'll be safe, please come back. You know, you've always felt like a part of the family, and I believe many people in the world today feel the same way. Your music has always been there, your movies have been there, all through our lives. And it's like you're a family member. You know, I can't remember a Christmas that's ever went by that we didn't have to put some of your Christmas music on. So, when possible, please come back to your family, to all your fans, all the people in this world who love you so much. And I hope the day comes when you get this permission that you need to tell the world that yes, you really are alive. I believe this will be a dream come true, and it will probably make the world a lot better place. So I'm going to wrap this up by saying, may God bless you each and every day. We all love you, man. And thank you for rock and roll music.